on you and help you rebuild, going back home is not a failure. I remember when I was a young girl, well, I was a young woman rather, and I was in my 20s, and I went through, like I said, I had more bills than I had money, and I couldn't go home because my mom had a small place. She allowed me to, she offered me to move in with her, but I couldn't because I had 3 children at the time, and I didn't want to crowd out her space. But what I did do was I moved in with my sister. She allowed me to move into her home. And what that allowed me to do was I was able to save my money. I did her children's hair in exchange for staying at her place, and she allowed me to just sit there and get myself together. I worked hard. I paid off all my debt while I was staying with my sister, and I got myself back on track and back in alignment with my goals and stuff. During that season, it was sucked. I had 3 children, and to be living at your sister's home with 3 kids in one of her bedrooms, it was discouraging. But at the same time, it helped me get back established. Like, I was about to lose everything because, like I said, I had got myself in a hole. And I'm thankful because honestly, I could have just went out here and got another place. But as I started thinking, I was like, Angela, okay, if you're going to go out here, you're going to get another place, you're going to have all these bills. It's going to be hard to get your debt down. And you're going to be in the same situation potentially again, because at the time I had also became a single parent. And so I just had to sit down and make a wise decision, even though it was a decision I didn't want to make right then. So I don't know who's in the world that may be going through something like this and you're feeling down because you're like, dang, I really don't want to go back home or stay with anybody. I just want to ask you to pray about this season of your life and write numbers down. Write down how much you're making. At the time, I was a full-time entrepreneur. If you know how much you make, write down the numbers, go over the numbers, and make sure that whatever decision you make makes sense to you. But I'm so thankful that I went through that season of my life, and I learned a lot during that season. And I also got myself in a far better position by doing that. Yeah, it was discouraging, but God. And I just don't know who needs to hear it, because I know, especially when you're used to getting out there and being on your own, that's the worst thing you want to know. You want to do is go stay with somebody or feel like you're failing. And I want to let you know you are not failing. It's going to be okay. Do what you got to do to get where God has called you to be. And you might feel like you done fell down right now, but God will definitely get you back up. And this right here is not failure, it's redirection. Do what you got to do and be smart. If you do go back home, be smart. I want you to be locked in on paying down your debt and putting yourself in a better position, and learn in this season to never let yourself